This is the new Hyundai i30 Fastback N, and essentially it's a hot hatchback without the hatchback. It has a more swooping roof and it's got a spoiler that reminds me of a Porsche more than anything else, but underneath essentially is exactly the same as the standard i30N. And you've got to remember that you can't call this the i30N Fastback, you've got to call it the i30 Fastback N. It has a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 270 brake horsepower and 261 pounds-feet of torque. But there's also an overboost function that means you can get up to 279 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 62 miles an hour takes 6.1 seconds and the top speed is 155 miles an hour. Elsewhere in Europe there will be a 250 brake horsepower version, but because we already had that at one point when the i30N was first introduced and not enough people bought it, we all just went for the 270 brake horsepower version, we won't be getting a 250. So, as standard, you get an electronically controlled limited slip differential. At the front you get adaptive dampers all the way around, and at the back you get a nice loud poppy exhaust. I have to say, I quite like the way it looks. From the front obviously it's exactly the same. When you walk around the side and then to the back, that's when you realise, oh wait, this isn't a standard i30N. Alongside the Fastback, Hyundai is showcasing the i30N N option, which sounds confusing, but essentially it's an i30N with more performance tinsel. So you can get bigger wheels with tyres that look like they've been painted on, you get a massive rear wing, you get loads of carbon fibre, you get stickers, you get a different bonnet, you get all sorts. But essentially, mechanically underneath, it's still an i30N. You've just got, yeah, the tinsel. Now, to be honest, I think I'd probably stick with the standard i30N because as cool as it might look to have a massive wing and loads of carbon fibre, I'm a fan of the standard car, so that would be my choice. What do you think of the Fastback N? Would you have that, or would you have a standard hot hatch version? Let me know in the comments below.